Hi, my name is Marvin D'Souza. I'm an SE at Cisco. Today's video is going to demonstrate how easy it is to use Cisco's new Firepower Threat Defense next generation firewall and IPS. What we're going to do in today's lab is simulate a machine coming from a contractor zone, and we're going to block Facebook. So initially we're going to allow Facebook to make sure that we can get there, and we're going to also allow RDP application, and we're going to block that later on as well. So let's get started. So let's log into our Firepower Management Console. Cisco's Firepower Management Console is the management appliance from which you can manage multiple Cisco's Firepower threat defenses. These can be at different locations, and they can be in different configurations and have different policies. That's one of the benefits of using a central management console system. Another key benefit of using a central management console system is troubleshooting. What we get here on the dashboard is a really clear indication of web application and client applications being used, the risk level, operating systems, and traffic. This allows us to get visibility into our network for executive reasons, just to do event planning and things like that, but also for troubleshooting purposes. Let's go ahead and create a policy now. Create a simple policy to block Facebook. So go to Policies, Access Control. We're going to add a rule here. So as I told you, this Firepower Management Console manages one device, and here's the device that it manages. So I'm going to click here and edit to change the rule for my target device. Like I mentioned earlier, multiple devices can operate off of the same policy. So you could have a consistent policy for your entire organization, or you could have multiple policies for different organizations in different locations. Let's click on Add Rule and add a rule. I'm going to make this rule, I'm going to name it Block Facebook. I'm going to do a simple change here, a simple rule here, where I'm going to make the contractor zone the source zone, and I'm going to change the action from allow to block, and I'm going to add a URL filter here. So click on the URL tab. Here in the category, I'm going to click on URLs, and I'm going to add a new URL. You see here I have two choices here. I could either add a URL object or a list. List would be social media, and I could block Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and other social media websites. This example, I'm just going to block Facebook. Keep it simple. I'm going to name this rule Facebook, and the URL is Facebook.com. Save. You should see that URL object you created pop up here. I'm going to click on Add to Rule. The next most important thing I want to do is logging. I'll hit log at the beginning of the connection. Because of the block option here, there's no end of connection. As soon as the connection starts, it's going to be dropped by the firewall. So that's why I'm not going to get a log at end of connection. Once I've done this, I can hit Add. This adds a rule. This below Rule 5 here, this actually indicates a location of where my rule is going to be placed. Like any firewall, rules are a process from top down. With the Firepower Threat Defense Management Console, I can easily move rules around. So click on the rule, and just move it to the desired location. I'm going to move this location all the way to the top. Let go of it when you find the location. I'll move my location all the way to the top. Next thing I got to do is save my policy. Once my policy is saved, I can deploy it. This is a key factor here. Since my Firepower Management Console manages multiple devices, or even just one device, like in my scenario, I have to deploy that policy. If I click on the checkbox, I can look at what changes are being made, hit the checkbox, and then hit deploy. Its deployment for me in my virtual lab has taken approximately about 55 seconds. Once the deployment has been complete, you can go back to the contractor machine and check if the contractor or any of the contractors can still get to facebook.com. So now we see the deployment of the device is successful. We go back to our contractor machine here. Let's see if we can still get to Facebook. Let's refresh this page. You can see immediately the site is being blocked. So Chrome is still working. Gmail. Gmail is working, but we still have a problem with Facebook. Let me close this site so it doesn't create a bunch of allows here. Let's go back to our Firepower Management Console. Click on Analysis. Connection and Events. As you can see here, all these blocks, you scroll to the right a little, you'll see that the browser was blocked from going to facebook.com. So now immediately you know that your block rule is working. You know exactly the IP address of the person and the zone that they were coming from and where they were trying to go. So this will help you with your troubleshooting as well. Let's create another rule to block an application. The application I want to use this time is RDP. Let's go run, open up an RDP session. Connect. You should be provided with a challenge. This means you have a live connection to the machine. Let's go to create a rule to block RDP as well from the contractors. Policies, access control. Click edit the policy. I'm going to add another rule here. I'm going to call this rule block RDP. Again, I'm going to do it by whole zone, block the entire zone. This time instead of going to URLs, I'm going to go to applications. Cisco has over 3,000 identified applications that cover a plethora and possibly every single application going through most enterprises. But if your application is not there, you can always write your own application signature as well. So here, click on that, RDP, and I'm going to go to logging as well. The log at the beginning of connection, and I'm going to change this from allow to block. As you can see, the login and connection is grayed out now. So I got my application, RDP, rule is block. It's below 6. I can either change that to 1. And I hit above. Rule 1. So this will put my rule automatically all the way at the top. It's going to save my rule and block RDP all the way at the top. I could have also dragged it if I wanted to, just like that. So save, saving my changes. And like before, I'm going to deploy. Check the box I want to deploy my changes to it. Just like before, I'm just going to have to wait for my deployment to take place. As you can see, my deployment of the device is successful. It took about 52 seconds. Let's try this again. So now you're going back RDP to that website. What you want to see is just a spinning circle or a scrolling bar like we are seeing here. That means the connection is not being made. Let's go back to our Firewall management console and check on connection events. What we should see is RDP being blocked at the top. And as you can see here, my invites are getting blocked. The responder IP is 192, contractor zone, applications RDP. So there you have it, folks. Cisco's Firepower Management System, Firewall, easy to use, and I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.